welcome you live to the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series Season number 4 race from the Indianapolis Raceway Park, and we're underway. This is the second to last Truck Series race of the 5-race challenge event thing for this season and season number 4, and cars are on the racetrack for this warm-up session at the Indianapolis Raceway Park, Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park from IRP tonight. Alright, so about 12 minutes now remain in this warm-up session. Here is your points leader, currently in the Truck Series, Matthew Way, heading down the front straightaway into 1 and 2 in that 99 truck. Matthew Way, of course, does a win this season in the Truck Race, or Truck Series, at Lime Rock Park. So, of course, this is the only short track of the season. We had Charlotte last up. That was won by Braden Unsicker. Then, of course, a road course where Lime Rock Parks, at Lime Rock Park, where Matthew White wins victory lane. Here's Cameron Chandler to the inside of White. They're going to make contact almost, side by side, heading through 1 and 2, and down the back straightaway they go. Oh, as they're going to split Hunsicker right through the middle. Of course, won at Charlotte last time and also won the iCar race here. Last night is Cole Wilson in the middle of the track, going to absolutely destroy everybody, and they were nearly going to crash to the inside. There they go. And no wreck. There's Landon Johnson, Matthew White in the wall. Big crash happening down in 1 and 2.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate. Me and Matthew White were having a great battle until Cole Wilson, I mean, the bowling basketball himself just had to ruin it all.
Yeah, Cole Wilson, he is awful. Worst race car driver on the planet in the 22. Can't win a race anymore. As here is Donovan Hogan making his way through 3 and 4. We got somebody blowing up ahead of him. That's Matthew White. He is probably not happy with somebody. So, of course, it's Indianapolis week all around the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League. We had iCar here at IRP last night. Tonight, the trucks, and, of course, the Cup Series, the season number 4 Indianapolis Brickyard 400. But, of course, something that's different with this week is we go to 2 different racetracks, both in Indianapolis. Of course, IRP is for Cups or trucks in ARCA or iCar, and the Cup Series heads to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Season 4 Brickyard 400. And that's tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for the 15th race of the Cup Series season. So let's take a look at your Truck Series 5-race challenge point standings entering tonight. So Matthew White, your current points leader over Ashton Miller by 4 points. Then you got Baron Cohen Jr., Bryce Benton, he is 4th in points. Braden Hunsicker, your winner at Charlotte, he is currently P5 in the standings. Cameron Chandler 6th in points, but Matthew White's a 4-point lead over Miller. About 10 minutes still to go in this warm-up session from IRP. Here's Trenton Wilkin and Cameron Chandler racing down the front stretch into 1 and 2. I believe mathematically Matthew White could possibly lock up the Truck Series championship. There's 22 points up for grabs tonight. He could possibly do that. We'll have to see. Here's Matthew White to the outside there of White. They make contact. Cameron Chandler to the inside now. Door to door down the backstretch. Braden Hunsicker just crashed ahead of these guys. Your iCar winner in dominating fashion a night ago here at IRP with 90 laps en route to a victory. Another couple of slide jobs going on here. Cameron Chandler back to the inside of Matthew White as they head their way down the back straightaway, making contact into 3 and 4. With a big slide on. There's Chandler to the inside of White once again. He gets loose. He'll slide. They get side by side down this front straightaway. It's Trent Wilkin going to go hard into the wall. Ahead of them, and he hits Cameron Chandler and takes him out. Oh, and he gets. Oh my God!
Maddox roll Beard. The medics for Maddox Beard.
All right, Cameron Chandler, you've honestly been pretty washed as of late. Only 1 Cup win in the first 14 races of the season. So, what can you think you can do in the Truck Series a little bit easier?
Yeah, nice try, Ethan Trumler. We're not racing tonight. We're in the booth. Well, we're just on the track right now as Matthew White has just, I don't even know where Matthew White just went, but we're just on the track now, getting some information for how this combo drives, a lot different than iCar. We still got the slider line happening, but I'm not sure if it's going to widen out as much as it did for last night.
Yeah, there's Cole Wilson riding the wall. So he's
Yeah, I don't mind that guy.
yeah.
I mean, Cole Wilson doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know how to drive, and that's why he's destroying his race car already. He's just against the wall, acting like he's fast, but we all know he would be like 50th on the board out of the 12 cars.
He makes his way through 1 and 2. Cole Wilson currently top of the board by 0.6 of a second. What a driver he is. I'm just so much talent. I mean, there's more talent in Cole Wilson's fingernail than Cameron Chandler's entire body.
Yeah, good attempt. Ethan Trundler hasn't won a kart race since 2023. Claims a champion. Is not a champion, just likes to put that. As Cole Wilson is, oh my God, Braden Hunsicker just mowed down somebody. As we got violence going on in practice.
Oh. All right, so about 6 minutes left to go in practice. Cameron Chandler currently 4th on the board, behind Matthew White and Braden Hunsicker.
I would like to report that Cole Wilson and Braden Hunsicker have called me a dirty driver and said that I suck. Cole Wilson, nice try to you, buddy. You're going to NJMP next week, and you are going to flip over another car just like you did to lose your chance at a race or seat in Bahrain. I mean, Cole Wilson, what a guy that guy is. I mean, just absolutely horrible.
As here comes Cameron Chandler. Oh, there he goes. He's wrecking it again. Man.
Yeah, looks like Cole Wilson sniped. Oh my God, Max DeFilippi, put him in jail.
Here is the king himself, Matthew White. Man, what a driver he is. So many Cup Series wins. Destroys Cameron Chandler each and every week. He is just
All right, let's take it out the mouth.
Just kind of thinking that too.
17 career Cup Series wins for Matthew White. Just won the iCar race last week at Watkins Glen. Of course, won the Cup race there as well for his 3rd win of the season. Leads any drivers. He's also your points leader over Cameron Chandler.
Yeah, I mean, Ethan Trundler, man, I mean, just... What the...
About 5 minutes to go in this warm-up session. Unfortunately, we lost something last night. Very, very tragic. Unfortunately, our Instagram was deleted, so yeah, Instagram's very, very fat, and we're gonna have updates on my actual main account now, my personal account for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League. Oh, as Cole Wilson is causing a crash down the back straightaway. Multiple cars are involved. Horrific crash. There's Trisha Harklatz. Here comes Payson Lindsay on the track. So Cameron Chandler has rejoined the booth. He got a couple of hot dogs from the hot dog stand, and he's almost full.
We took a nice little, had a nice little chat with Cole Wilson. I mean, he attempted to wipe me coming out the pits and just completely missed. So yeah, we had to have a chat about him, and he knows that all of the damage he's causing tonight is coming out of his pocket.
And there is Trenton Wilkin heading down the front straightaway. Oh man, he's gonna crash again. Right ahead of
It looks like he hit one of those banana peels Cole Wilson's been putting down on track. As we have a melee in turn number 2, 3 cars are destroyed against the wall. Cameron Chandler, of course, he's gonna make it through. What a legend.
Cameron Chandler, he's been caught cheating more times than not. Every single race he wins, he fails inspection. What a terrible, terrible cheater and liar Cameron Chandler is.
Yeah, and I mean, just completely unprofessional from Ethan Trundler. I mean, just unbelievable.
As here comes the washed man himself down the back stretch in the 3 and 4. Oh my goodness, Max DeFilippi saves the day, takes out Cameron Chandler, and he is in the wall.
I don't know what the hell Max DeFilippi just did, but that was some maneuver.
Here is Landon Johnson heading through 1 and 2.
Yeah, I mean, we got Cole Wilson doing burnouts now and pit exit, and now he's stopping in the middle of the road. I mean, who gave Cole Wilson his racing license? He's currently flipping me off. I mean, this is just completely unprofessional.
Wow. Cole Wilson, just one of the greatest drivers I've ever seen in my life. What a job
God,
he has
hey,
done.
big. Yeah, and I mean, Payson Lindsay and Cole Wilson, I mean, this is a combo that is more feared than Austin Hill at Watkins Glen. I mean, look at these two going to turn number 1. They just throw each other into the wall. I mean, all you can do is just sit back and just wait for them to take each other out.
Here is Payson Lindsay to the inside. Payson Lindsay's such a talented race car driver.
Hello.
Probably the best Team Chevy Motor Club driver. I would put, here's my Team Chevy Motor Club Cup rankings. You got Payson Lindsay, top of the board, Matt Grab, then you got 3rd place Bryce Benson, and 4th place last Cameron Chandler.
Hold on, we just had a question come in from Braden Hunsicker. He just asked if he drops the soap, is the floor dirty or clean? That's something we're going to leave up for everyone in the chat room. I mean, Braden Hunsicker, I mean, I don't know why he should be driving his truck trying to figure out how to go faster than Matthew White. But no, I mean, he's worried about dropping the soap. I mean, what a guy Braden Hunsicker is.
I mean, we've all done that a few times.
Of course you have. I'm sure you enjoy it every single time.
There's a big wreck in 1 and 2. Oh my God. Cole
Yeah, way to
Wilson.
change the topic. Nice try.
45 minutes to go. Practice.
Minutes?
Oh, seconds.
I'm leaving then.
45 seconds to go. Practice. Alright, so pole qualifying is coming up next from the Indianapolis Raceway Park, Lucas Oil Raceway at IRP in Indianapolis, Indiana. Here we go. It's over. Practice is done. Oh my goodness, says Cameron Chandler will be airlifted to the booth.
Yeah, I am not okay after that one. I mean, Braden Hunsicker, just a complete attack. I mean, how do you not see a car burning out in the middle of the racetrack, man?
All right, we are in Iowa. Here we go. Qualifying coming up. All right, Cameron Chandler, what's your pole prediction?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you would be an idiot to not go with Matthew White. I mean, this guy, I don't know what he puts in his vehicles, but I mean, he somehow is always the fastest one. He'll say, oh, I'm so slow, and proceed to go 3/10 faster than the field. So we're going to see if he does it again.
I'm honestly going to pick Donovan Hogan for my pole. I think the driver of the 44 has got so much talent, more than Cameron Chandler. He can get it done tonight. There he is.
Right.
What a driver.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm gonna, for my last place position, I'm gonna go with Cole J. Wilson. I mean, Cole J. Wilson just has no idea what he's doing in a race car. I mean, you see him sliding off of turn number 4.
Matthew White goes top of the board.
Now.
So far, Cole Wilson beating Cameron Chandler in qualifying.
Question mark?
Christian Herkloss, a 5th on the board. Here's Donovan Hogan. You got 2 laps to qualify, of course. Picard is 6th. Here is Payson Lindsay making his way through 3 and 4. $700 laps coming up tonight in IRP.
What? 700?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like we'll be having multiple people come in to replace the booth because I am not doing all that. Nice try to you.
Here's Max Filippi. He's 97th. Here comes Trenton Wilkin down the back straightaway. Here is Maddox Beard on the track. All right, Trenton Wilkin. What a driver he is. So good in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. He is second on the board. Maddox Beard making his way down the backstretch. He could be a favorite for pole.
He has an interesting line. He entered all the way down to the bottom. We'll see what this lap is.
Maddox Beard is going to jump Cameron Chandler up to 9th.
Yeah, I mean,
I would hope so.
at least so far. I mean, we saw it multiple times last season in the Cup Series. The YouTube test car that was driven by me out-qualified multiple people who were actually in the race. So it's good to see that this isn't happening today.
All right, so that should just about wrap it up in qualifying. We will be moving on.
And look at Cole Wilson. I mean, he thinks he won. Yeah, nice try. That's why he's going.
All right, Matthew White on pole here from Indianapolis Raceway Park in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series. Coming to his outside, gonna be Trenton Wilkin, and we welcome you live to Indianapolis Raceway Park, as Ethan Chandler needs food and he is tired.
Of course, you need food.
Matthew White starting on pole. Can Cameron Chandler take it away for the rest of the starting grid?
No, nice try. You can keep on going if you're an idiot.
Braden Hunsicker gonna start third. Wilson, Beard, Lindsay, Hogan, Herklots, DeFilippi, Picard. That's at your top 10. And then Cameron Chandler starting outside the top 10 tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Ethan Chandler learned how to speak. I mean, it wasn't pretty challenging for you, Ethan, and we're going to ask for the people real quick. Ethan, how challenging was it to actually spit out what you were trying to say there?
It was really, really easy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
All right, here we go. We welcome you live to Indianapolis Raceway Park here tonight for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series. 110 laps to come behind the pace truck. All right, here we go. Cameron Chandler, any predictions for this race?
Yeah, I'd expect to see a few incidents happen. Cole Wilson will probably do something. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say that word. Cole Wilson will do something very stupid, and probably will wreck. Pace and Lindsay also, one of them would do something very stupid and take each other out. And yeah, we're gonna have sliders quite a bit out here, so hopefully we have a good race.
All right, so iCar was fun last night, was dominated by Braden Hunsicker. He now starts third. Matthew White on the inside of Trenton Wilkin. As we'll come to green in a minute. Because they're going to have to come check pit road speed this time by.
We're checking pit road speed for 10 cars.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, here we go. Got to get in line, or not. Okay. Oh, there goes Cole. There goes Cole Wilson. Well,
I told you.
I mean, yeah, I don't think we really need to do that here, and also everyone forgot what pit road was.
Hopefully that happens in the race.
So we'll come to one to go then. We're gonna cancel pit road speed, and besides Cole Wilson. Here we go from the Indianapolis Raceway Park. It's the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series. 2 races to go in the 5-race challenge. Sun is setting here from IRP. It's Indianapolis week in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League. Well, like I said, and second race of the week is from IRP tonight in the trucks. Here we go. Matthew White, Trenton Wilkin on the front row, ready to head to green this time by. White, your current points leader, looks to possibly lock up the championship tonight. If he can do that, gonna be hard, but he'll try. We are green in the trucks at IRP. White gonna clear down the back straightaway. Now they're side by side here for second place. Trenton Wilkin in the 77 of Braden Hunsicker. One car sliding around. That's Cole Wilson. Heading through 3 and 4, they will go. Leading lap number 1 will be Matthew White. Second goes Hunsicker. Oh!
Beard going around.
Beard spins, and we'll keep it going. We'll stay green. Hunsicker to P2. Now side by side. Here's Cole Wilson working to the inside of Trenton Wilkin. Outside coming, and there's the 99 of Payson Lindsay trying to get door to door at that 12 or 22. Wilson slides ever so slightly. Side by side still. Once again, back into 1 and 2, and in the wall goes Lindsay. And maybe for the lead, here comes Hunsicker trying to chase down Matthew White. Oh, car in the wall. That's per car to the 72. He has a little bit of damage already. Side by side again. Down this front straightaway between Payson Lindsay and Cole Wilson. They make contact. Heading through 1 and 2. Lindsay in the wall. Right ahead of the 66 of Christian Erglatz, who is currently running in 6th. Down the back stretch they go. Top 2 pulling away already. Matthew White and Braden Hunsicker.
Hunsicker's trying to find a way around the inside of White. He looked there for a moment. He might be able to try to slide him. White will go a little defensive. Hunsicker's there to the inside.
Battle for the lead. 2 winners in the Truck Series this season and 2 championship contenders. Down the back stretch they go. White has the outside lane, but Braden Hunsicker surging down low. On the bottom, trying to go side by side with Matthew White. He slides on the bottom of the racetrack, loses momentum. White nearly clear, but he's not cleared just yet. Here comes Hunsicker back to the inside.
Still side by side. White will clear down the back straightaway. Moving back through the field, Payson Lindsay trying to make a move through on Trenton Wilkin. He's there to the inside. As the 44 of Donovan Hogan got a little sideways through 3.
He's racing with Christian Erglatz for 6th. Back into 1 and 2, Payson Lindsay already has some damage. On the bottom of the racetrack, he goes trying to clear Trenton Wilkin. He slide way in front of him. He will clear that 12, and Payson Lindsay is to 4th place. Wilkin back to 5th, starting in 2nd.
Here comes Herklots to the inside of Wilkin now. Not going to be able to make that move stick. He's going to be in trouble from Donovan Hogan looking to the inside.
Here's that 44. Now 3-car battle for 5th place. Donovan Hogan all the way down low, makes contacts. They slide off corner exit. Side by side down the back stretch in 3 and 4. Already 8 laps into this race.
And another side-by-side battle for the lead.
Oh!
Hunsicker to the inside of White.
In the wall goes Hogan up front. They are door-to-door once again for the lead of this race. Here comes Braden Hunsicker battling with Matthew White. He's back single file here. Once again, now Hogan is ahead of Christian Erglatz. Erglatz back to 7th. Hunsicker pressuring Matthew White. These two have pulled away basically from the rest of the field, and they are all over each other for the lead of this race. Hunsicker outside here trying to find some clean air on Matthew White.
Hunsicker looks to be a little bit faster, just can't complete the pass yet. He's been bumping White through a few of these corners. Just can't get him up the track enough for him to get through.
And we know how solid Braden Hunsicker is here at IRP. Of course, dominated iCar last night. They have a bit of a battle going on here. Back to single file. Cole Wilson now has pressure maybe for Payson Lindsay. Trenton Wilkin not going away either. Wilkin now looking inside and trying to retake this position away from Lindsay. They head back into 1 and 2. Oh, Wilkin in the wall ever so slightly. And that's well achieved.
Something you could see a lot tonight. I mean, this track, it is a short track, but it still widens out quite a bit. You saw it last night with iCar. The fast line changed about 5 different times throughout that whole race, from the normal line you see him running now to all the way against the wall to Matthew White running the slider line. That gained him several seconds. So this track changes quite a bit. That's all Wilkin was trying to do there. As Hunsicker all over the back bumper of White nearly got into him.
Still, this battle raging on for the lead of this race. Matthew White has led all 13 laps so far. So we are on lap 14 at IRP. Through 1 and 2 they will go. Hunsicker not close enough to make a move. So Cameron Chandler, what is the tire wear going to be like tonight, and maybe the fuel mileage?
I think we should make it all the way on fuel. Tires, I have no idea. We didn't. I didn't check after the iCar race. But judging from the practice laps I ran, it does get really loose. So I expect to see a lot of people killing the right rear, and maybe a few more self-spins throughout the race.
Been all green so far. 15 laps into IRP tonight in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series. Of course, there's no halfway break in this race. If there isn't a caution, we'll have to choose cone down the front straightaway like usual. Pole position did get awarded a bonus point, so Matthew White, of course, with that bonus point, and 0x also in this race gets a bonus point. 22 points grabs tonight, no stage points. Donovan Hogan now battling here with Christian Herklotz. We've got a car coming down pit road. I believe we can actually get to it. That is
It's me.
Johnson.
I'm taking my starting part money.
All right, so Landon Johnson.
As we welcome Cole Clausen into the booth, just arrived from Atlanta in the WRL Cup Series. Cole, how did that race go for you?
Well, the thing is that race ain't even over yet. I decided to commit vehicular manslaughter on Joseph Duramis in the number 4 car, and apparently the owner of the league said he's going to get suspended, so that's good. So I took one for the team. I kind of gave him a little bump and run going to the corner, and he overcorrected it and basically kind of hooked me on.
Oh, in the wall! Second place, Hunsicker hits the wall hard. He'll fall to third. Here's Cole Wilson to the inside. He will take second away. Now making contact is Hunsicker back to the inside. They battle side by side down this back straightaway.
Hunsicker had a big moment off of turn number 4, almost went around. I think the wall is the only reason why he hung on to it. And an example of the right rear going away as Cole Wilson is all over the right side of Hunsicker.
There is Hunsicker up the racetrack. Yeah, they make contact again. Braden Hunsicker has damage in that 77 car.
As Cole Wilson goes for a slider, Hunsicker's going to go defensive. He slides into him. Into the wall goes Hunsicker. He's not going to be happy about that. Through goes Lindsay.
Pacing Lindsay to third place. Now Hunsicker falls to fourth with Trenton Wilkin all over his back bumper. Yeah, he is really
now
sharp.
running the top. He's going to have a run. He had to jump out of the gas to avoid Hunsicker's slide.
My goodness, that could have been even worse for Braden Hunsicker. He's probably going to need a caution. That car is killed, and he is really, really struggling.
I'm sure he's just happy to hang on to that thing. I mean, he was dead sideways pointed at the inside wall off of turn 4, and it's a real miracle he hung on to it. Under fire now from the 12 of Trenton Wilkin. And Wilkin was running a little bit too low. You don't really want to get below those dotted lines you see on the inside of the, or I guess in the middle of the track is Hunsicker with another big moment.
Riding along with Braden Hunsicker, he's got Trenton Wilkin all over his back bumper. He has damage. He's just trying to manage. Only 23 laps into this race, still early days here at IRP. He's trying to come outside, getting a bit of a run down this back straightaway. He's going to pull it down low there on the 77. They'll race side by side down the back stretch in 3 and 4. There comes Wilkin on the bottom.
It's going to be below those dotted lines. As I was trying to say before, there's less banking below those dotted lines. You can kind of see where that seam is. So that's why you see guys running closer to the wall here instead of typically what you see at short tracks along the bottom. Just that tiny bit of banking gives you a lot more speed and a lot more grip. As you saw Wilkin sideways, under fire now from Donovan Hogan.
They make contact in the 3 and 4. Wilkin goes up the racetrack. Hogan to his inside. Wilkin going to fall to 6th place. Hogan and now inside the top 5. Here comes Christian Herklotz as well, involved in this battle. Big send again for Trent Wilkin.
Hunsicker may be holding up all 3 of these guys now. He'll drive away as they're starting to battle each other.
1 Ford, 1 Toyota, 1 Chevrolet in this battle for 5th place. Big send up to the outside, nearly in the wall goes Trenton Wilkin. And here comes that 66 Christian Herklotz down low. Good battle for position here at IRP. Wilkin back to the rear bumper of that 44 of Hogan, trying to take fifth place away.
Just trying to find a spot he can get a run to get underneath him. Maybe go for a slider or go into the back bumper of him. A bump from Wilkin to Hogan. They'll slide back in line and continue down the front straightaway into one.
Wilkin still battling for that position with Donovan Hogan running in fifth, having a good solid day so far at IRP.
These two have driven away from Herklotz but closed right back up to the back bumper of Hunsaker. As Wilkin looks to the inside, he's going to be there. Side by side now through two. Wilkin's ahead by quite a bit. He should be able to get clear going into three.
Big send on the inside. Trenton Wilkin is up to fifth place, but Donovan Hogan is a bit of a blink, and he will fall in line. Here is Pace and Lindsay currently running third, and there is Cole Wilson down the back straightaway once again. More cars running their way down the back stretch. There is Hunsaker now. Got the 11 or 12 of Trent Wilkin on his bumper. Wilkin there to the wall through 1 and 2, trying a bit of a different line. See if he gets any momentum down this backstretch.
Got a small run down the straightaway, gained a little bit of time. It's gonna look to the back to the inside here.
He's gonna slide up the racetrack. Wilkin still trying to squeeze his nose down in there on that 77 of Braden Hunsaker. Donovan Hogan currently running in sixth behind him.
Almost got to the inside of Hunsaker. It was Wilkin. And this is the one hard part about this track, as the Herklotz gets into the wall back in the battle a little bit. Well, you get close to a guy, and it's really difficult with this track being so middle lane dominant. Hard to get to the outside of a guy, and hard to get to the inside of a guy, and stay there going into the corner. Once you can get to the inside, you can slide him if no one's in front of you, him. But right now, we see with Wilkin struggling to get to the inside of Hunsaker.
Wilkin's still sitting back there in fifth. They're about 6 seconds back in their leader, Matthew White. Pace and Lindsay running in third, 4.4 seconds back. And then Cole Wilson, 3.6 seconds back, running currently in second with White. Continuing to dominate this race, 37 laps in. 36 laps in. Trenton Wilkin still going to put pressure on Braden Hunsaker. This battle has been good for about 4th to 5th place for the last 20 or so laps. Wilkin now to the inside, down the back straightaway. He's going to keep his nose down in there through 3 and 4.
Hunsaker's going to go defensive. Wilkin's going to slide up. Can he stay to the inside off of turn 4? He will, dead even down the front straightaway.
Side by side, back into 1 and 2. Wilkin to the bottom, trying to slide up the racetrack to get to the door of that 77. They're side by side through 1 and 2. Still door to door, heading down this back straightaway. Big slide for Braden Hunsaker. He hangs onto it, but he'll lose momentum in a big send to the inside lane is Wilkin, and he'll clear him for 4th place.
And Hunsaker sliding again. That 77 is just all over the place, been wrecking loose for quite a while now. That's how he got back in this situation, and just he's going to keep falling back positions unless he can recover that right rear.
Yeah, he's going to need a caution flag coming soon, but the way they've been racing for a while in this race, I'm surprised we haven't really had one. Donovan Hogan and Christian Herklot's battling for position. Here is the 66 to the inside of the 44. Battle for 6th place.
Herklotz is going to try the slider lane, not going to be able to get back to the inside of the 44. It's going to have to slide back in line, into the wall actually. He'll recover and it'll keep going on the offense.
Back to his bumper. Hogan's still sliding around, but Herklotz is all over his back bumper.
Herklotz is driving.
Oh,
and Hunsiker's
crashing!
around!
Braden Hunsiker is around on the front straightaway. He's going to get it going again. We'll stay green for now. I think we're going to ultimately end up staying green because of this. Let's take a look at what happened to bring, or not bring up the caution, but get the 77 turned around here. Running all by himself, of course. Clear the 44 and the 66. Oh, yeah. Finally, that thing goes around. Probably should have went around about 3 other times, but that one went sideways for Braden Hunsiker. He is now back to 8th place.
Just got too low on the transition there from the flight banking to the flat and just spun him around.
Apparently there's Matthew White now. You got a battle for 2nd place, beginning to heat up maybe, between Cole Wilson and Pace and Lindsay. Battle, there's Trent looking clear, and look at this 3-way battle now for what is now 5th place.
Yeah, all 3 of them were using completely different lanes. Hogan against the wall, Herklotz in the middle as he's sliding. Hangs on to it. To the inside now of Hogan is Herklotz.
Side by side down the front straightaway, and 1 and 2 they'll go yet again. Big send to the inside. Christian Herklotz in that 44. There's the 42 of DiFilippi as well to the back bumper of that 44 of Herklotz. He gets sideways, almost goes around to the inside again. Another big slide on the 66. Ooh, they almost squeeze each other ever so slightly, and he may turn him here. Herklotz saves it. They all keep it going, and we stay green again. Big send there for Max DiFilippi. And he might clear Max DiFilippi on the bottom. He's going to clear for what is now 6th place. Ooh, yeah, I don't think Hogan liked that very much. He gives the bumper to the back of that 42. Now battle here for 2nd. Pace and Lindsay has caught Cole Wilson. Matthew White's got a 5-second lead already, 47 laps in to IRP. Cole Wilson beginning to maybe struggle. Pace and Lindsay looking to be quicker. Even got Trent Wilkin running, I think, even a bit quicker than these two.
Lindsay and Wilson will go into turn number 1. I mean, these guys have been teammates for quite a while over in TCMC, but still had quite a bit of controversy. As we see Maddox Beard come into the pits, but these two have gotten together multiple times. First incident, Xfinity Bristol, over a year ago, back in season 2. I'm not too sure what happened, but I'm pretty sure when somewhere along the lines of Payson being upset, Cole didn't let his manufacturer teammate go, which in this league is not really widely recognized. And yeah, they've had multiple other run-ins on track. Can't think of any right now, but hopefully this is another one. And if Lindsay can catch up to Wilson, this can be a good battle.
Here's the head back at a 1 and 2 here once again. Pace and Lindsay catching up to Wilson. He caught him, really. He's kind of just stayed behind him, though. Trenton Wilkin has kind of stalled out behind him as well. Matthew White's still now got a 5.5 second lead over Cole Wilson. 51 laps in the IRB.
Oh, Lindsay in the wall.
Driver like Braden Hunsiker, he's definitely praying for a caution here. Does not want to see Matthew White gain that many points on him.
Hunsiker, he's on a tail end of a lead lap of Matthew White. White's closing in pretty quickly on him. because White really is able to throw it into the corners compared to Hunsaker. Hunsaker's just crawling. 3/10 slower as White's closing in. Looking to the inside, it's Hunsaker's sideways.
This is to lap him. Down the backstretch they go. Yeah, Braden Hunsaker was battling for the lead with Matthew White a few, maybe 30 or so laps ago. Now he is going to be lapped. Here is Matthew White to the inside of that 77. Side by side they will go. Back into 1 and 2.
We'll see how hard Hunsaker battles to stay on the lead lap. He's going to force him down on the flat part of the track. He's going to get a good run down the straightaway.
Back into 3 and 4 they go yet again. Matthew White on the bottom. He's going to slide up that racetrack. Almost making contact with him down this back straightaway and back into 1 and 2.
Yeah, I don't think that was the back straightaway, but Hunsaker with another pinch on White. And I'm amazed White can even stay with him. Hunsaker really must be sliding out of line if White's able to stick with him on the flat part of the track, as he uses him up a little bit and he'll go through.
Matthew White to the lead, or to getting around him, as we are halfway here from Indianapolis Raceway Park. Over halfway now. Lap 57 is underway. Last time we didn't have a caution flag in a truck series race was the last truck race that happened at Charlotte, went completely caution free. Already halfway through this one, been caution free all night long so far. So let's give you a bit of a points update here. So Matthew White came to this race with 44 points. If he wins the race, gets 0x, and wins the pole, he will exit with, I believe, a 66 points lead. That would be enough to clinch the championship if Braden Hunsaker does not improve his position. So if it finished like this, that would mean your season number 4 NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series champion, the 5-race challenge, would be Matthew White, officially.
Yeah, and it's not looking good for Hunsaker. He's just pulled it into the pits. Down the front straightaway last time by, he just about wrecked the car completely out of control. His Payson Lindsay is spinning down the front straightaway. He's going to slide in the middle of the track. He's going to recover.
We stay green.
Big moment from Payson Lindsay. I mean, right in front of Trenton Wilkin, almost got T-boned by him.
That could have been big. Braden Hunsaker definitely wanted to see that caution flag. He is currently getting tires now 2 laps down. This is big for him. He's going to roll off pit road now with fresh tires, but he's going to need some cautions.
Hunsaker may have pulled a Cole Wilson and blew his right rear.
Now, that would be kind of a shock if that happens. Here's now Cole Wilson, about 6.3 seconds back on Matthew White. So like I said, if it finished like this now, with especially Hunsaker now running 9th and Matthew White, he currently has 0x, I believe. Even if he didn't have 0x, if it finished like this, he would be the champion. That's what's at stake in this race tonight. I didn't think it was going to be realistic, but with Braden Hunsaker being one of the top drivers tonight for Matthew White to possibly lock up the title, but because Ashton Miller, Baron Cohen Jr., also got Bryce Benson, who's suspended. They're all not in this race, and then Braden Hunsaker entered 10 points behind White. Need to exit. So if Matthew White needs to exit with a 23-point lead to become the champion tonight, heading to Talladega.
You see Hunsaker now going down the front straightaway. Those fresh tires definitely mean a lot. He's 2 seconds faster than the field. But 2 laps down, no way he can gain that time back. Definitely hoping for a caution.
Gonna try to have.
Oh, as he moved Cole Wilson completely using him up and out the way.
Car pitting, that's
Remember, those two made contact earlier this race.
Obviously, Wilson won't be able to get to his back bumper again to make anything happen. But what Braden Hunsaker needs now is for him to run down, unlap himself to go 1 lap in. He's also going to pass Hogan and Picard. Hogan just came down pit road there in the 44. He's going to roll off now on fresh tires. Here comes Hunsaker down the front straightaway, but he's got to do that. He's got to pass the 44 here. Oh, Hogan going to spin off the pits and slide up nearly to the racing line. Luckily, he stays out of line. We'll stay green.
Cole Wilson and Braden Hunsaker both pleading for a yellow. No need though, and Payson Lindsay as well. No need though, as just one car spin at the bottom of the track.
We stay green, so like I was saying, Hunsaker needs to unlap himself, go one lap down, and pass Picard, and then get a caution for that situation to work out for him.
Speaking of Payson Lindsay though, battle for 5th, him and Max DiFilippi, and in turn number 1.
Side by side they go. Lindsay at the bottom, DiFilippi on the outside. Oh, Lindsay slides.
He's trying that slider lane, but DiFilippi's not going to let him all the way back up. He's going to make contact!
Oh! 42 nearly goes around, still side by side down this front straightaway. Obviously not out of contention for a caution yet, well over halfway in IRP.
Payson might have backed out of the gas to try to give DiFilippi a fair shot at that one after knocking him out the way. He's going to go for a slider here. He's going to slide on it up in front. Almost got clear. DiFilippi back to the outside.
Side by side down this front straightaway again, door to door, banging into the wall is that 42. Lindsay up the racetrack ever so slightly. There's Max DiFilippi, or DiFilippi, whatever his name is, back to the inside.
He's going to try to run that slider lane, get back to the inside of Payson. Not going to be able to do it. Payson will clear on the outside and start to drive away.
So let's give it an update here now. So if it finished like this, Matthew White would exit, I believe, 23 points ahead of Braden Hunsaker, who's currently 8th. If he keeps the 0x. But if Hunsaker catches and passes Picard, it'll be just plus 22. And if he loses the 0x, just plus 21. And then the championship is still technically alive, I believe.
Hunsaker's catching back up to White now. Remember, Hunsaker's still on those fresher tires, so he should be able to fly around White.
Wilkin just got to second place on Cole Wilson. Oh, he's going to give the bumper through 3 and 4 up the racetrack goes Matthew White. He's on a mission to try to keep this championship alive. He's got to catch that 72 Picard to guarantee it.
I mean, Hunsaker's just bulldozing through everybody now. I mean, first we saw with Cole Wilson and now Matthew White. I mean, he's, as you said, he's a man on a mission.
Currently 8th, needs to get the 7th place to save it. Matthew White, still your race leader by 9 seconds over Trenton Wilkin, who got around Cole Wilson.
Yeah, this is typical for Cole Wilson. I mean, falls back on the long runs, has no idea what he's doing for saving his tires, as he's going to slide off of turn 4. Hangs on to it.
Almost got around. He saves it. We stay green.
Yeah, absolute skill issue from Cole Wilson, as I was saying.
Payson Lindsay in the wall. There's the 99, there's the 42, there's that 77 of Braden Hunsaker as well. And can Cameron Chandler go asked if Matthew White has a 0x right now? Oh, no answer. Oh, there he goes. All right, so here is your current leader, White, over 9 seconds over Wilkin. Second place, Wilkin. There is Cole Wilson, currently running in 3rd. How about Christian Herklotz starting to catch up to him? Battle for 3rd place going on. There's Picard. There is Hunsaker. He is running him down. If he passes Picard here, the championship is alive, heading to Talladega, but just by the smallest margins. I mean, he would literally have to get 0x the pole and the race win at Talladega, and it would still be a tie if Matthew White even scored 0 points. If he passes Picard in the 72, which looks like he will do, through 3 and 4. The outside he goes. Battle for position up to 7th place goes Braden Hunsaker, and the championship is no longer Matthew White's currently.
Yeah, and I mean, after a long conversation with the fat people, Matthew White does in fact have a 0x.
All right, but now Braden Hunsaker, like I said, just got around Burkhardt, and it's now 22 points separating him and Matthew White for the championship lead. So it's still technically going to be alive heading to Talladega. And if we somehow got into a crazy tiebreaker situation where Matthew White wins this race, they both have 2 wins. After Hunsaker somehow wins the race, somehow gets 0x and the pole at Talladega, we're going to have to go to mathematical things where we're in a tie for 2 wins. We're in a tie for, what do you say? Tie for points? Might have to make an extra championship round, 10 laps around some track to decide if that was
Yeah,
to happen.
Nice try, Cars.
I mean, it would be fun. It's only the truck series, so.
I mean, the 2 drivers they've been informed by their crew chiefs that the championship situation, and now they are pleading for people to wreck each other. As Trenton Wilkin is slow off of turn 4. Oh wait, actually, never mind. That's just how slow the trucks go.
He is going normal pace. There's Cole Wilson still running in 3rd. Christian Herklotz, they're trying to run him down. Under 30 laps to go already here at IRP. There's 3rd place Cole Wilson. There is your 4th place driver Christian Herklotz. Oh my goodness, he's in the wall. Gonna try to ride along with him, but he just got in the wall through 1 and 2 now. Gotta be so careful on the throttle. He is now losing time to Wilson.
Would like to give an update on Cole Wilson. He lost 2nd from having another skill issue and slid out of control, and Wilkin went on right through. And yeah, just Cars is really sliding out of control now.
They go yet again. Now Braden Hunsaker on the back bumper of Christian Herklotz is going to try to unlap himself from him. Down low he goes through 1 and 2. Also update here, Ethan Trendler is stupid, and it would actually be 20 points now if it finished like this. But still, nothing changes for the championship situation. Just he wouldn't have to get 0x or the pole in Talladega, so it makes it a little bit more realistic.
Yeah, good that Ethan Trendler is now relearning the subject of math. I know it's pretty challenging, so it's good to see that.
Realistically, Matthew White would have it, but if anything crazy happens, it could be Hunsaker's.
Is Hunsaker back to Cole Wilson again? Completely bulldozes him out the way. I mean,
Wilson's not happy.
Yeah, Cole
He's
Wilson
gonna turn him into the wall. They go.
Straightaway.
Both of them hit the wall hard. They both keep going, but they both have damage, and I believe Hunsaker might have gotten the worst of it. No, I didn't think Wilson got the worst of it. 21 to go. Obviously been caution-free all day long. That could have been one.
Yeah, and now Cole Wilson is under pressure from Herklotz as he's out of control again. Herklotz is to the inside and he's going to slide him, maybe. Doesn't commit. Cole Wilson's going to have to give it up anyway, though. Herklotz through to 3rd.
What a try by that 66, keeping his tires in the right shape all night long, is currently in a 3rd place position.
As we got more action off of in turn 3 and 4, Pace and Lindsay just booted Donovan Hogan as Matthew White is trying to get by both of them.
Matthew White leader trying to lap these two. Lindsay currently running in 5th.
And none of these guys are on the same lap, but all racing really hard.
Down the back straightaway they go into 3 and 4 yet again. Matthew White to the bumper of Payson Lindsay. Ooh, he slides down low. Over the rear bumper of that 99 machine.
299 machines. Here's White to the inside of Lindsay, not going to be able to keep it. As Payson Lindsay, he's not going to pull over for Matthew White. I mean, Payson Lindsay, he takes every situation into account, and he never pulls over. It doesn't matter if he's 25 laps down or just going 1 lap down here. So we'll see how hard Payson fights to stay on a lead lap.
I mean, that's exactly what this is trying to stay on the lead lap. So he will probably fight him pretty hard as they head down the back straightaway. 17 laps to go at IRP. Trent Wilkin about 8.5 seconds back. Matthew White's got a big lead, but he doesn't want to give any of it up here with Payson Lindsay. He slides off corner, exit there, heading down the front stretch back into 1 and 2. Both sliding around now. Matthew White back to the rear bumper of Payson Lindsay. He may give him the boot. No, he will not. He'll try to pull low. Ooh, he slides again off corner exit. Heading back into 1 and 2.
And Cole Wilson is slow. He's losing a bunch of time now. Payson Lindsay is about to get into the battle with him.
So that makes things interesting here. To the rear bumper to the quarter panel. He goes on Lindsay. There's your leader, Matthew White, once again.
And Wilson's just ahead of him, and he's still out of control. He clipped the apron, got sideways, and now Lindsay's all over his back bumper.
Oh!
He parks in front of Lindsay, and up the track he goes.
They make contact down the back straightaway, right ahead of your leader. Where's Matthew White gonna go? Big send to the inside for Payson Lindsay on Matthew or Cole Wilson.
Turns.
There's White.
And here comes White to the inside.
Oh, Wilson
Wilson
slides. Really loose.
And he
slides
sends it
way
on
back to the
again.
inside.
Lindsay.
Lindsay is saving it. Now he's going to get lapped by Matthew White. Here he comes to the bottom of Cole Wilson as well. Oh, and Matthew White just gets clear. Oh, your leader gets moved up the racetrack by Lindsay.
And Payson Lindsay is
Oh!
on a mission. Into the wall goes White. And
White
Matthew
is- oh, and there goes Wilson. Cole Wilson the wall.
And
Matthew
White's
White
not
not
happy.
happy.
He's going to get
Yeah.
into Lindsay.
My goodness.
Unbelievable stuff we're having right now in the final laps of IRP. Cole Wilson, for whatever reason, I believe he's unhappy with Payson Lindsay, slowed down for him, and you saw it there, got really physical. Payson Lindsay still trying to hold up Matthew White. Cole Wilson back in the pack, falling, losing time, still out of control.
White's so lucky to have that big lead, still 6.6 seconds ahead. He gets to the outside here of Payson Lindsay. Lindsay is not giving up, though. Back to the inside, they make contact again.
And Lindsay, he's not going to give up until he takes someone out. Almost got into White there, forcing him right up against the wall, and he'll clear, sliding behind White.
Finally, 10 to go. Lindsay is back in line. Matthew White clear of all of that chaos. My God.
Yeah, what a moment for Matthew White. I mean, he must have been hauling over his crew. Get those two, I don't even know what to call them. Get him out the way. Cole Wilson is begging for Payson Lindsay to slow down. I don't know what Cole Wilson is doing.
There is Wilson, currently still running in 5th. Lindsay in 4th. Christian Herklat still doing a nice job running, currently in P3. Wilkin back to about 6 seconds back there in the 12. Nine laps to go at Indianapolis Raceway Park. What a battle there between Payson Lindsay and, of course, the 22 of Cole Wilson. Nearly collected their leader, Matthew White.
It's a miracle they didn't go around. I mean, multiple times all three of them were dead sideways, pointed at the wall. I don't know how they hung on to it.
Oh, Payson Lindsay really loose off corner exit. Now he begins to lose time.
And Cole Wilson, he's still there. I mean, Wilson's really slow, but still can catch Lindsay. As
Payson.
Lindsay is now struggling, he's drifting it into the corners.
Up the racetrack, he goes to the wall. Oh, God.
And it looks like our accident isn't about to end yet.
Oh,
As
Wilson
Cole
to the
Wilson
wall.
has demolished his car, never mind. He will likely almost be out of the race with that contact.
Wilson just trying to hang on. Same thing with Lindsay. 6 to go, coming to 5 to go. Matthew White just wants to see the checkered flag and get this one over with. Still, though, Matthew would not lock up the championship with this win. He would enter plus 20 on Braden Hunsicker, I believe, in second.
Payson Lindsay, too. He is struggling in fourth, out of control every single corner, really slow lap times. But luckily for him, Cole Wilson's just as bad. I mean, we have the... This is just horrible driving from the both of these two.
To the wall goes Payson Lindsay. Here comes Cole Wilson, 4 to go. 4 more laps for action. Lindsay up the track. Wilson behind him. Lindsay again nearly in the wall. Here comes that 12, or 22, I should say.
Wouldn't be surprised to see the 99 suddenly figure out how to drive again once Wilson's here. He goes for a massive slider on him.
Oh, he's almost going to turn him. To the bumper he goes. Here through 1 and 2. Then 99 is sideways as they head down the back straightaway. Here is Cole Wilson to the inside of Payson Lindsay. They're going to make contact, big contact, both of them up the racetrack.
They're going to try to battle as hard as they can, maybe try to bring out a yellow here. A big defensive move from Payson Lindsay. Cole Wilson hard into the back bumper. Big save from Lindsay, and here comes Wilson looking to the inside again.
2 to go for the leader, Matthew White. Can he make it back around to the white flag without anything happening? Oh, what a big send. They make contact again. Ooh, nearly turning each other.
White flag is out for Matthew White.
Final laps underway. These two are just going at it.
Oh!
No, it saves
Through the
it.
grass goes Wilson, to the inside goes Lindsay.
Making contact again. Here comes Matthew White to the checkered flag. He'll win an IRP. And then this mess still going on. Oh my God, they're crashing. There comes Swilkin to finish in second. My God. Hunsicker got 5th. Cole Wilson back to 7th. And that'll really extend his points lead. Or that'll really put it in a more realistic situation for him to win the championship.
Hunsicker did ride the wall, though, in turns 3 and 4 in the final lap. We're going to see what the officials have to say about that. It is an outlawed move.
My goodness.
Fireworks came out 1 lap too early out on the racetrack. After a very peaceful night, Matthew White ends up winning the race, and depending on further penalty for Braden Hunsicker, possibly could have the championship, I believe.
No, it's Matthew White going to be entering Talladega plus 18.
Well, Hunsicker ripped the fence, isn't that... I don't know what the penalty is for that.
It would be plus 20, maybe, if he got a penalty.
As Hunsicker's now here, he's going to maybe do burnouts with him.
Matthew White wins at IRP tonight, his 2nd Truck Series win of the season, as he burns it down. What a win for the number 99 crew tonight. We'll see what the penalty is for Braden Hunsicker. Currently, Matthew White. I don't think it's possible. It would either be plus 20 or plus 21, even if he went to the rear end of the tail end of the lead lap. I mean, so it's still going to head to Talladega for the Truck Series Championship in season number 4. And it will be between Matthew White and Braden Hunsicker for the title.
So come park it in Lucas Oil Victory Lane, right on the front start-finish line in front of the front stretch fans. And eventually we'll get out of the vehicle.
Yeah, what a job well done, though, for Matthew White. Your winner at Indianapolis Raceway Park. What a race, too. God.
What a last 10, 15 laps. Pure chaos at the end.
We were still caution throughout this entire race, so that's 2 truck races in a row with no cautions at all. And I believe I don't know if I or Lime Rock Park had one or not. I don't think it did.
No, it went caution free.
That is 3 truck races in a row without cautions. That's crazy. Only one that had
I would
yellows
say,
was Daytona.
I would say clean, but I mean, this tonight with the last few laps, that kind of threw away the clean part of it.
Yeah. What a day in IRP tonight. We're going to have any post-race interviews if we have them coming up. Real quick, we'll get your point situation all worked out. Matthew White, of course, he won the race. He started on pole, won the race. He had 0x. It's going to be max points for the driver of the 22, or the driver of the 99. Enter this race with 44 points. He will leave with 66. Braden Hunsaker, he of course entered this race here tonight with 33 points. He finished P5 currently. Are we doing anything on that camera? Do we know yet?
Yeah, that will be determined soon.
If it finished like this, it would be 46 points for Braden Hunsaker. That would mean it would be 20, actually get 20 points. New updated total here. And this is actually a breaking story because of the cars that were on the one lap down there. I believe the math that we're doing here, right now currently it would be 20 points. If he got moved into the tail end of the lead or the one lap down, he would finish 8th. He would drop to minus 23, which would give Matthew White the championship.
Hunsaker, he definitely did full throttle into the final corner and rip the fence. Had no intention on making the corner.
All right, so is the question, does he get put behind DeFilippi and Wilson, who's put to minus 22 and still technically in contention, or does he get put behind Hogan as well, which makes it minus 23 and takes him out of contention and gives the championship to White?
I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm pretty sure if the rule is, if I remember the rule correctly, it is, tail end of whatever the longest lap is that you were on or whatever it is. So I believe that would put him behind Hogan. So, but again, that will have to be looked over.
All right, this we will see tonight from Indianapolis Raceway Park. So of course, right now Hunsaker would exit if it all wrapped up now with 46 points. Matthew White would exit with 66. That would be a 20-point gap. If Matthew White or Braden Hunsaker, I should say, got a penalty and put tail into the longest lap he was on, he would exit with 43 points. Matthew White would exit with 66. That would make the gap 23, and that would lock up the championship for White. So a whole lot of math going on right now, clearly. And it is for the championship. So this is not anything to be messing around with. All right. So we should have an update soon on what the final decision is going to be. So stay tuned here on the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series post-race show from IRP, deciding if Matthew White is the champion or not, if Hunsaker gets that penalty. That will decide it. Of course, Hunsaker finished the 5th, would currently walk away with 13 points, would be enough to keep it going to Talladega. So, of course, still stay tuned here from Indianapolis Raceway Park on the final decision here at IRP. We'll have some post-race interviews coming up after this.
Ethan?
Not really sure what that was.
Yeah, I mean, I apologies for that one. I mean, absolute the whale of a race winner just absolutely threw me in here. But yeah, it is official. I don't know if Ethan already said it, that Hunsaker will be end of longest line. So whatever happens to him, womp womp to Hunsaker. Don't be an idiot.
All right, so that officially means Matthew White is the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series champion for season number 4. He will lock it up. Matthew White is a champion in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series. And he will get that just barely. Hunsaker gonna finish, of course, in 5th. Or I should say 8th. He'll get 10 points. That is not enough. It'll be 43 exiting it'll be 43 exiting here tonight at IRP for Braden Hunsaker, and that's going to be minus 23 points back on Matthew White. Ashton Miller had 40 points, so ultimately it's not enough for anyone. So it, of course, like I said, will be the driver of this 99, Matthew White, his second win of the season. He is a Truck Series champion because of the penalty. He wins the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series 5-race challenge. So he's your first official Truck Series champion this season, first official NASCAR iRacing FedEx League champion in season number 4. Truck Series champion Matthew White locks it up a race early before Talladega. By 1 point too. If maybe Hogan was 2 laps down, that would have put Hunsaker, if I can actually talk tonight, in 7th, and it would have been plus 22, would have still kept that alive. But it doesn't matter now because Matthew White has done it. He is a NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series champion. We're going to try to get him in for an interview here. All right. What a job well done for Matthew White. 2 wins this season at Lime Rock Park and now tonight at IRP. and he'll lock it up a race early by just 1 point tonight in Talladega, or tonight at IRP if I can actually get my tracks right. All right. So we'll see. Matthew White refusing an interview. What a fat champion he is. We knew this was going to happen. That's so unfortunate with Matthew White.
Ethan,
What?
did you not take interviews?
No, we're still live.
You're still live.
All right, so Braden Hunsicker here for an interview. So unfortunately, you get the penalty there. Your championship hopes are gone. So what are your thoughts on that?
You know, that move should have been legal. I mean, like, they were already wrecking each other up there. I was gonna get up there anyway, so we just decided to hook a hard right and just wrap the wall around the entire turn. Cole J. Wilson, being the Hitler he is, he smacks into us and then he loses himself P5. So I mean, like, should have been legal, but it was stupid. Yeah, Cole J. Wilson, you joined the VC. You suck. You suck, Cole J. Wilson. You suck.
You want to square? You want to square up?
Yeah, we'll square up. Yeah, we're fighting in the infield right now.
Oh yeah.
Just imagine us fighting for anyone that's watching right now.
Oh yeah. I just give him bloody nose. Hey, interview me, Ethan Trellner.
All right, Cole Wilson. So you are horrible this race, man. You are just god awful. So just take me through your thoughts on this whole event.
Oh well, I'm not 20. This Brandon Hunsicker guy got in my way, so I put him in his place.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, we gave you wheel damage. Nice try.
Yeah, then this Hunsicker guy had a grudge on me the entire race and put me in the
Yeah,
wall
we
3
did.
different
Yeah, we
times.
did. Go watch like lap 20, whatever it was. You'll see my point. You'll see why I'm mad at him.
And then Pace and Lindsay, me and him were just short track racing. We had an incredible battle right in front of Matthew White. And at the end of the race. Just awful race. I don't know whose idea was to go to IRP, but they should be fired. Ethan Trendler.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't go
Cole
back
sucks.
to IRP. Nope, Hunsicker is bad.
All right. So anyway,
My crew won the fight. My crew won the fight.
Yeah, nice try. No, they didn't. They're all weak. They're all little.
Oh.
They're all jits. Nope. Nice try.
Oh, that 22 team destroyed the 77 team.
You're getting wrecked at Dega.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Ethan, you're gonna see Cole J. Wilson flying through the air in the catch
all
fence.
right. So Braden Hunsicker, though.
Penalize him.
What do you got to say to your teammate Matthew White on winning the Truck Series championship?
Well, if we should still be in the fight, but you know the FCS Triple Truck Trophy officials are just horrible at their jobs. They just don't know what they're doing. Shouldn't even be getting paid, honestly. They're just so bad. But Matthew sucks. That's all I'm gonna say. He should not have won that race.
Let's start to finish.
No, he didn't. I led a lap. I think
I don't think he did.
I did. We're checking the results right now.
No, I'm checking the results. Yo, yeah, you led 0 laps.
Couldn't beat me in Arca. Couldn't
All
beat
right,
me in
so
Arca.
we're just gonna drag Pace and Lindsay to this. Pace and Lindsay, you joined the argument. What are your thoughts on this incredible race?
Cole Wilson is a terrible race car driver.
Whoa, it was just short track racing.
The first time me and Payson agree with something. by the way.
No, it's just short track racing.
I mean, it
Yeah,
is just
short
short track
track
racing, but you're
racing.
still a terrible driver.
No, this just isn't true.
Oh, this is true.
Hey, Payson, let's run the ones with Cole J. Wilson again, shall we?
What?
We're running the ones with Cole.
What?
Clueless.
All right. Anyways, Christian Urquhart's great finish for you, finishing in third tonight. Your best career Truck Series finish. Matthew White will lock up the title tonight, so it's not gonna matter for you guys. But take me through your great finish tonight in third.
Dude, I freaking sucked. I like burnt my tires too much at the start. Then I had to cool them down. And then I just got lucky, honestly. Everybody else kind of wrecked, and I just took advantage of it. So I kept the truck clean. Yeah, the truck was pretty good. It handled pretty decent. I just didn't have really the pace on the long run. It was really loose and it got really tight. And then kind of toward the end, went in between, and I can kind of work with it. And I passed a couple more trucks. So otherwise, pretty good night. Sucks we're not going to be able to fight for a championship, but hopefully we can fight for one in Xfinity. So looking forward to Kansas.
All right. So that was of course Christian Urquhart's coming up next. Max DeFilippi. We're not moving anyone tonight because why not? The 87 or whatever his car number is coming up next. So Max DeFilippi, you guys will finish sixth. So overall, a good night for you. So taking through some of the highlights of your day here at IRP.
Loose. It was so loose from the start, and I think that's what just set. And then from there, Cole Wilson, and that's about it. And then Cole Wilson and Payton had skill issues the whole time. And it just, I don't know, it was a fun race for sure. Fun to watch. In my windshield, that battle. And that's about it. Nothing really happened. So.
All right. So Cole Wilson, what are your thoughts on that?
What? Oh, you're terrible at taking pictures. Pace and Lindsay, me and Pace and Lindsay were just short track racing.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, what he said.
All
What did I do
right.
this time?
All right. Anyways, that'll wrap it up here tonight. So of course Matthew White, your Truck Series champion, Pace and Lindsay is washed, and that'll do it. For tonight's.
Why? She never had skill.
Hey, I won the championship.
Oh, wow.
All right, so coming up tomorrow night, the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series live from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Season 4 Brickyard 400. You don't want to miss that, one of our crown jewel events. Tomorrow, live on the channel. So, once again, on behalf of all official team owners, drivers, commentators, everybody involved in making this league what it is, we'll see you tomorrow night from Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Season 4 Brickyard 400. Good night from Indianapolis, and congratulations on Matthew White. He is your Season 4 Truck Series champion.
Go to freeway.com.
Nice try, stream ended.